Okay, so we're going to talk about how we can get our kind of like our daily bias per se. I hate saying that because I hate getting bias locked, but find out like where we are in contraction and expansion. Like what phase are we in? Obviously, we just trended down, right? So this is the 2 hour chart. This is right before U.S. session, so we did have a really big trending phase. So more than likely, we're going to consolidate and get into some contraction and expansion. So what we need to do is right before U.S. session, we need to. Here's 8 a.m. I don't want to click it one more time because so then it'll be 10. What we need to do is we need to find our lower high and our higher low. Um, right as the expansion started. So this is the candle right here. If you look, and I spotted out real fast because um no, that's a lower low. So no, that's not our candle. This is it right here. So we have a lower high and a higher low in the same candle on the 2 hour chart, right? So I'm gonna just go ahead and draw that. And there's our zone that we're going to be looking at to kind of figure out what's going on right at US session. So now we're going to drop down to the 5 minute time frame, right? I don't know why it does that. Hold on. We want right before US session. There's 9:25. All right, so now what do we need to do? Well, right before US session, we need to find where was price contracting again on the smaller time frame. Okay? So we look left. This isn't contraction. I mean, it is, but it's not tight. This is tight right here, right? So let's look in here from the start of it. Where did it start? We'll start over here somewhere. And where do we get a lower high and a higher low? Well, we get one right here. So here is our smaller time frame contraction expansion line right here. Now, knowing contraction expansion, what already happened on this lower time frame that's inside of our bigger one, right? What's already happened? Well, price has already swept down and has come up here, right? Or right here, sorry, has come up and swept this, and it's already come down here, but it did not sweep the low. It did not sweep this low right here. It respected this low and then broke back up over the expansion line, right? This is the middle line here. And it's also breaking up and it's respecting the top side of your lower time frame expansion zone while it's respecting the higher time frame expansion line at the same time. See this? So automatically I'm already going to assume that price that they are satisfied with grabbing their orders and that price is going to push when we get into US session. So what do I want to do to confluence that? Well, first of all, we're going to use our tools, right? I'm going to use the New York session setting. I'm going to get the rolling support and resistance on New York session intraday, right? And we're going to look at our contraction and expansions on our indicator here, like the mini ones that are happening, the minors, okay? And we're going to see what happens right at New York session. Boom, we get our 9:30 breakout up, right? Okay, well, that doesn't mean anything yet. What do I want? Well, where was our beginning? Where is the high from the beginning of the expansion zone from a high time frame? Well, it's right here, right? Well, the smart guy, not for the scalps. We're not looking for the scalps. This is our daily hold or swing trade, right? This is what this is going to be. We want to see price. We want to see price break this since we think it's going up and it's going to continue going up because of what we've got going on right here. We want to see price break this, retest it, and keep going, right? So let's see. Here's 9:30. Okay, there we go. So we've got a break and a close over the zone, right? So now let's look at our beacon. What's going on with all our beacon stuff? So we're on 5 minute candles. We can even drop down to 2 minute and get a little higher depth entries here. So we're over the zone. Everything's good. We're over this. Beacon line's green, but it's above us. You don't want to be buying when it's above you. Let's get a retest into The First Light Beacon. I would love to see a wick of it. That is not exactly what I want to see, but I'm starting to like this. So let's go ahead, and now we're looking for like the trend break or something to give us an idea that we should be. Yep, there we go. So we're gonna go ahead and buy that, right? And then we're gonna put our stop loss at the zone there. And then what are we gonna target? Well, we can target the previous First Light Beacons that's available up here, or we could target this high. So this could be like a TP1 right here, right? Especially maybe this expansion line, or we could target up here. I like to target the middle of the zones because that's just an average of where price was. So let's see if this works out for us right here. And remember, we're on 2-minute candles now. A little bit of drawdown. Good. And there's that wick that I was wanting to get earlier, but I was impatient, which caused me some pain because now we're in drawdown. But we're still good, right? And let's see if this is going to go up and tag our TP1, which is that first blue line up there. Here, let's just let it run. See what happens. So we hit TP1 there, right? And there you go. There's max TP. So that's $21,000 trade with 5 contracts. And that is showing you from New York Open. And it took till 9 p.m. to get there. So 12 hours. And this is just the power of contraction and expansion. And I just can't convey it enough that this is what you need to be paying attention to.